Yo guys, it's CFBlive. Welcome back to a brand new video. Welcome back to the channel. Oh yeah, getting Chelsea 2, the bottle jobs, the spuds. You know who we're talking about. Tottenham 0. Yeah, getting. Well, if you watched my preview yesterday, I did predict that we was going to win today, obviously. But I didn't expect it to be this easy. So before we do get into the preview, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a video. What's the first link in the description of my streaming channel. Go and check that out. I'll be streaming tonight. Literally, after this video is uploaded, I'll probably be streaming. So go and check it out. Come and communicate with me. Let's have some fun. So yeah, it'll be down in the description. Go and check it out. Let's get into the video because it's a big win. This is a big win. I don't care what anybody's got to say. If you're not a rival fan, if you're not a Spurs fan, if you're not a Chelsea fan, and you're just a random, you just like watching football, or you're, a United fan, or an Arsenal fan, or a Barca, I don't care. You might be thinking on this going, how is this a big win? It's just an ordinary game, this is. It's not really massive things to play for. You're not playing for Champions League. It's not about that. It's about the history between Chelsea and Spurs. It's rivalry. You know what I mean? There's a lot in this. And like I said in the preview yesterday, if we came out and we lost today, not only would that be finito for Pochettino. I still don't want him in charge, but at that point, if we lost this game, it would have been done for him. But luckily, we come out and we win. And it's literally in this game, I can't even lie, there's nothing negative I've got to say in this game. Nothing, because the way we set up was decent. It was the exact same team I thought we was going to do yesterday. It's the only team that I think anybody with a actual functioning brain could have predicted. You know what I'm trying to say? We played okay, and Spurs would look shit. They were shit, like they always are. They're shit, and we took them to the cleaners at the Bridge at home, and we got the 3 points. Simple as that. And let's go into the lineup that we chose then. So we went with, obviously, I'm just going to go through it. Petrovic, Cucurella, 2 centre-backs in Thiago Silva, Trevor Chalobah and Badiashile. Right back, obviously, Gilchrist. And then Caicedo, Gallagher, double pivot. Mudryk off the left, it seemed like. It was like Palmer down the 10, Madueke off the right, and it was Jackson as the ST. And I cannot explain to you how worried I was before the game for the back line mainly. The back line was my worry because I've never seen a Trevor Chalobah Badiashile centre-back partnership ever. Never seen it ever, and I thought I was a little bit worried. I liked the two of them, but I was a little bit worried it wouldn't work. The communication wouldn't be there or something like that. It looked flawless today. It looked absolutely flawless today. It looked calm, composed, brilliant. It looked unbelievable. And my other worry was Gilchrist, obviously, at right back. You know, he's a youth academy player. He's only just come up this season. He's played like 4 games and they've all been off the bench. You know what I mean? Bar one. And he locked up Son today. He was the owner of Son. He was Son's daddy today. You know what I'm trying to say? He was the guy. So fair play to Gilchrist on that behalf. The back 4 proved me wrong, and that's brilliant because we picked up another clean sheet. We never see us pick up clean sheets nowadays. Clean sheets are like non-existent. They're like fossils at Chelsea Football Club this season. We've barely picked up any, and today we picked up 1. And you couldn't get a better clean sheet. You can't get a better clean sheet against the Spuds, can you? You know what I'm trying to say? We're just going to call them the Spuds, you know what I mean? The bottle job lot. So it's great. I'm happy with that. Let's go into the first half. So first half, obviously we went 1-0 up in the first half. We got 1 goal in the first half. But not just that, they didn't really attack us. For some reason, it looked like they were actually playing how they opposite how they played in their game against us at their ground. At their ground, even when they had 9 men on the pitch, they were chucking men forward, playing a high line and stuff like that. Today, it was a low line, low block, and they looked like they didn't want to attack us. And I was surprised because I thought this game was going to be open. I thought this game would have been open, 20 shots at each team. You know what I mean? Like, I thought this game was going to be open. Slide tackles everywhere, but it wasn't. It was soft. They were letting us have all the ball and stuff like that, which usually in our favour doesn't usually work with us because We like it when teams come at us, because then we can break them and stuff like that. But hey, it worked today. And it was Chalobah who got the first goal. And weirdly as well, from a set piece. When have you seen us score from a set piece? When was the last time we scored from a set piece? Seriously, we do never score from set pieces. It's whipped in, I don't know where, it's about like on the edge of the box-ish. It's hard to describe. It's whipped in, and Trev, oh my God, brilliant header on like just about inside the box. And it just curls in from he headers it from the left-hand side of the box. It just curls in the top right-hand corner. Bob's Drunkle 1-0. This frustrated me though. VAR popped up. You're celebrating, you're loving life, you know, get in. VAR comes up and you just think, what for now? They were trying their damnedest to try and chalk something off today. They were trying their damnedest. There was nothing wrong at all with that goal. Nothing wrong. And if anybody on this comment section says otherwise, I would love to have a debate with you over it, because no chance in hell was there anything wrong with that goal. Brilliant goal. No offside. No foul play from Cucurella either. If you think that's foul play, then the sport has got too soft. It's no contact now. And yeah, 1-0. Brilliant. I hurt my hand then. Jesus. 1-0. Brilliant. And it was, I wouldn't say it was like a lively first half. It was quite a boring first half. We was playing Cucurella a bit more inverted again, like we did against Villa, and it worked against Villa, and it's worked today. So I'll give Pochettino that. That's one credit and one tick I'll give Pochettino. He found something there. Let's hopefully it works a little bit more. My only problem with it is if somebody attacks down that left-hand side and Cucurella's not there because he's inverted and he's too busy in the middle of the field, then we're going to get screwed. We're going to get screwed at some point. So, yeah, first off, relatively quite quiet. I can't lie, this game in general, from what I thought it was going to be, was so far from what I thought it was going to be. I class it was quite of a quiet game, to be fair. But obviously, we go into the second half. Jackson looked brilliant today, and luckily he got his goal. It was a free kick on the edge of the box for Palmer. Palmer hits it, hits the crossbar. Originally, I thought it crossed over the line, but I saw that I was wrong on that. And Jackson's there for the rebound, heads it in. But the two Spurs players are scrambling for it. Don't know what they're doing. They're fighting each other before they get the ball. And it's a relatively hard finish from Jackson, actually. The way it bounces to him. And he scores. That's good. 11 goals that is now in the Premier League for Jackson inside of, what is that, 31 games for him or something like that? I don't know. That's decent, that is. I'll take that for Jackson. Let's hope before the end of the season, he racks up more goals. But yeah, there's no other blockbuster things to really talk about in this game, because like I said, this game was relatively quite quiet. We managed it quite well. When Spurs were attacking for the last 15 minutes, we managed it brilliantly. There wasn't a single time this game where I thought, oh my God, we're going to concede here, or oh my God, they're attacking us. We're going to have a fumbling mistake or something like that. There was none of that. In fact, every player did their job and their role quite good today. They were doing really, really well. No mistakes, no fumbles, no looking like we're going to concede. It was relatively quite tight and decent. So we'll take that any day of the week. And like I said, we move on with 3 points. Like I said, if you lost today, it would have been war, I reckon. It would have been so toxic in the with the fan base on Twitter, Insta, anything, stands. It would have been awful. But luckily, we got through, got the 3 points, got through. One more thing is a cup competition. We got the 3 points. It's one step closer to Europe. It's one step closer to Europe, which is positive, because like I already said, and I've come on there and said, I want Europe more than anything. Even if that means Pochettino has to stay, even though I do not want him to, then I'm taking it, because I want Europe. And all I want is Chelsea back up to the top. You know what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, it was a brilliant game today. One special shout out I want to give before we get onto the player ratings, by the way, was Noni Madueke. For that whole the first half and second half, he looked unbelievable today. Looked unbelievable, looked on it. And you can definitely tell that backlash that he got for the laughing after the FA Cup semi-final, which is still irritating. But I think it's because of his age, how young he is. You know, it's like, what's the word? I don't know what the word is, but it's immaturity. You can tell ever since that, every game he's played since, he's looked on it and he's looked brilliant. So I'll give Noni credit there. And yeah, So let's move on to the player ratings. Player ratings, Petrovic in goal. Like I said, didn't really have much to do today. Didn't have much to do. Was relatively quite calm. So I'd give him a 6. I'll give him a 6. Nothing else he could do when there was nothing to do. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Left back Cucurella. Cucurella had a good game. This is my thing. If we sell Cucurella this summer, I'm going to be fuming. We've seen a revamping Cucurella, and I love it. I think he's been brilliant. I'll give Cucurella a 6. Trev looked unbelievable. Trev and Badiashile looked so good today. Both have got legs either way. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Both of them, if one of them commits and makes a mistake, the other one's there tracking back already, and they've got the legs to keep up with any player. Trev got a goal as well today. Another player like Cucurella, if we sell Trev this summer, oh God, it would be absolutely horrific. I'd say Trev made a couple of mistakes when he was trying to pass up a bit more upfield, which I can respect. He's trying to get upfield a bit more, but like it just wasn't always to our man. It was always misplaced. So I give Trev a 6.7. I'll give him a 7. Badiashile, I'll give a 6 as well. I think Badiashile was so calm. Gilchrist, 6. Solid. So solid. Nothing else I could ask for Gilchrist really today. Didn't bomb forward too much, which is quite good because I didn't want him to bomb forward too much. And he just stayed back relatively quite well. Was always challenging Son. Wasn't scared to challenge Son as well. And he looked brilliant today. Really good. 6. One thing about Badiashile I want to quickly say as well is he's definitely come back into his own now. That's for certain. That's 100%. And I'm glad he has, because when Badiashile's at the top, he's one of the most underrated centre-backs. Honestly, he's so good. Caicedo, brilliant again. No mistakes, no passing mistakes, no... You know, whenever he does commit to a challenge, he doesn't make the challenge, or he missed challenges by like fouling. No, everything was pinpoint today. Every tackle he made was pinpoint. Didn't give the ball away either at all. Couldn't ask for anything more of Caicedo as well. 6.5. Gallagher as well. Very good today. I'll give him his props. Gallagher was very good. He was everywhere across the pitch. Like you know what Gallagher would do. Pressing machine. It's literally a dog, Gala dog. 6 for Gallagher. Mudrik's the one where we've got to have convos. We have to have convos. He made one good pass today, which was that one to Jackson where Jackson ended up going through on goal. He shot and the keeper saved it, but like it was cleared off the line in a way. The keeper got like a little bit of a ricochet to it whilst it was about to bounce into the net, but obviously it was cleared off the line. That's the only thing I saw Mudryk do today. I don't want to be negative and come in here and say Mudryk's not the one, because I want Mudryk to succeed. I really do. I really like Mudryk as a person. There's a player in there, but my God. I'm not waiting 4 years. And that's what it seems like it's going to have to be. Seems lazy, lacklustre, seems tired. 4. I've got to be honest, maybe that's a bit harsh. 4.5, but then even then I feel like that's too nice. 4.2. Palmer, a bit quiet today. I can't lie, Palmer was a bit quiet today. But if he got the assist for the free kick miss, then I'll give him a 6. If he didn't, then I'll give him a 5.5, because I feel like he was a bit too quiet today. Not the Palmer we always expect from, but then again, he's not always going to have to be carrying us. It's a bit unfair to always rely on him all the time. It's going to take games where he's going to take days off. I get that. But I'm going to say a 5.5. Madueke was excellent. But he was just missing a GA. That's all he was missing today, a GA. I said Trevor Chalobah was my man of the match, and he was a 7. So I'm going to have to say Madueke was like a 6.7. I say a 6.7. I thought he was brilliant. All he was missing was that GA today. He was not scared. This is the one thing I like about Madueke compared to Mudryk is he's not scared to take on a player. He's not scared to take on a player or do something risky that you wouldn't think would pull off, and he actually pulls it off because he takes the risk. Like, and he shows a bit of pace. He shows a bit of burst. You know what I'm trying to say? I couldn't ask anything off Mudryk today apart from a GA. So I'm going to go 6.7. I think he was brilliant. Jackson got a goal and looks like I always say about Jackson, always gives his all. Is always turning past the player, doing good dribbles, drifting in and out the channels as well. He's always off the wide sometimes, which really annoys me. But he picks up the ball off wide and he does something with it at least, which is the least I can say about Mudryk. No offense. Jackson, I'll say, was a 6.5 as well. Honestly, the whole team. This is the first time I think I've done in a review, maybe by the Aston Villa game, not the recent one, the one in the cup, where the scores have actually been relatively quite high. So, to the team, brilliant. To the substitutes that came on, that random person that came on for Jackson at the end, I can't remember his name. Sorry, I cannot remember his name. But I can't rate him because he obviously came on too late. The right back that came on, a Champong, I think his name is, or something. I don't know what his name is, but it rings a bell or something. I didn't realise how tall he was. Bloody hell, he looks like a unit. Keep your eye on him. I have a sneaky feeling he's going to be a good player for some reason. I don't know why. I have a sneaky feeling. But when he was on, he looked okay. But I don't think I can rate him because of how less minutes he was on the pitch. So I'm not going to rate him, but he looked okay. Solid debut. And Cassidy, I think, was the other one that came on. And Cassidy won a couple aerial battles, but that's about it. So I'll give him a 5. Didn't make a mistake. Won a couple aerial battles. It's okay. Washington, I'm surprised, didn't come on for Jackson instead. Washington's a £20 million striker and we don't even use him. So I don't know what's going on there. But all round positive. I'm really, really happy. Not only because we picked up the 3 points, because it also is against Spurs as well. And that, you know, you can't get a better win. Everyone likes to go about Charity FC. Tell you what, when we're not playing well, Spurs come along, we always get the 3 points off them. 3-point lane. We're the owners of them lot. We are the owners of them. We're the owners of London, but we are the owners of those lot. Easy. And yeah, even in one of our worst seasons in the past couple decades, Chelsea still do a double over Spurs with their best ever manager, Pochettino, who is looking like he's going to get the sack at the end of the season. You just can't get any better than this, can you? It is so good. It's so good. Mwah, magnifico. So, yeah, thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought about the game and everything like that. Obviously, I read through the comments. I like the comments all the time. I sometimes reply to some of them. So, yeah, take care all. Like, subscribe. Take care. And, yeah. Yes. Peace.